Here we are again, friends. Welcome back to the Daily Crack. And obviously, I'm going to be doing more of these videos. I haven't been doing them in the last couple of weeks because we thought here in Melbourne everything was on the up and up and we were on the re-entry back into the workforce and things were going back to normal. So I was very busy getting my own gym. Where's my hand gone? My own CrossFit Westgate. Getting my own gym back on its feet, and it was working. We were getting new members in. My old members were getting back into things. Everyone was getting into the swing of things until we had more cases of fucking corona. And now we are back in fucking lockdown again. Gyms have closed down, businesses have closed down, back to square fucking one. So, as I've said to people, it's not our first rodeo. We'll get through this. We've got through it before. We'll fucking get through it again. But holy bananas, it is a pain in the arse, to say the least. We've gone back to our online programming stuff. We're hiring out our equipment. Tomorrow people come and they grab what they can and they go on an equipment hire membership and they follow along at home. We're told that it's only going to be for 6 weeks. Fingers crossed, that's all it is. I don't know what the ins and outs of this will be. A lot of people say, oh, it'll be sooner than 6 weeks, and all people will say, it'll be longer. People before this said, oh, there'll never be a second wave. Oh, there will be a second wave. So I don't fucking know what to fucking believe at this point in time. At the moment, we can only do what the fuck we can. Like, so there's a couple of things that it's like, that shits me at the moment about what's coming out in the news, because it's nothing but fucking COVID. We don't hear about anything else but fucking COVID this and COVID that. So what I would love to be promoted out there is things to do to keep yourself healthy and boost your immune system so you won't catch COVID. But all they're doing to us at the moment is locking us down and say stay at home, keep away. When what they should be saying is like, oh, if you want to stay healthy and fit, what you need to do is eat the right foods and fucking get sleep and this, that and the other. But they're not. They're not giving us any useful information. So that's what I'm doing here today. All right? I'm giving you some useful information. Things that you can do right now to keep yourself healthy and keep your immune system boosted up so you don't get sick. And these are things you should be doing anyway, regardless. Not fucking just worried about fucking COVID, but just getting the fucking flu or, just being contagious. So, the first things first, wash your fucking hands. Simple. You go for a shit, wash your hands. You cook food, wash your hands. Before you cook food, wash your hands. When you finish training in the gym, wash your fucking hands. Just wash your fucking hands. Simple. Job done. Secondly, drink lots of water. I have all my points wrote down here, so if I look down, you know what I'm looking at. Drink loads of water. Like, lots. There's no real amount that is the perfect amount for anyone. Just drink it. Fucking, as soon as you wake up in the morning, before you put a coffee into your system, drink a pint of water and maybe even put a bit of sea salt in there to help your body hydrate. And I'm not going to go in, I've made loads of videos about why you should put sea salt in your water. Just fucking Google it and figure it out. There's loads of good information. Salt in your water first thing in the morning, fucking drink it. Drink water throughout the day as often as possible. Keep your system nice and clean and flushed out. Get some quality sleep. Don't be burning the back of the candle at both ends all the time. I understand. Listen, you're talking to an Irishman. I love to get on the piss. At the weekends, I stay up late and I act the maggot. So, at the weekends, I burn the candle at both ends. But during the week, when you're working and you got shit on, fucking get to bed early, get your 6 to 8 hours of sleep, let your system recover, reboost, because that's when we recover. That's when our body gets stronger at night while we're asleep. That's when you release all the good hormones in your head, and your mind eases off and now your subconscious gets to fucking chill out and all that sort of stuff. So, get some good sleep. Simples. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is hugely important. Dr. Rhonda Patrick was on the podcast with Joe Rogan there ages ago, talk about the importance of getting vitamin D and the importance of vitamin D in your system to help boost your immune system. Like, I can go through a list of a plethora of other fucking vitamins that you should supplement and take. But vitamin D is one thing that most people are deficient in. And how do we get vitamin D? We get out in the sun. You get out in the sun and you absorb it through your skin. we've been told to lock down and get away from the sun, haven't we? Interesting. So get out in the sun, even if it's out in your backyard, just fucking stand there for 10 or 15 minutes, just absorb as much of it as you can. And if you're not able to get out in the sun often, get a fucking supplement. The recommended dose is 4,000 IUs of vitamin D on a daily basis. Now, when you buy them, it doesn't really fucking matter what brand. If you're not taking them already, just fucking get a brand. And normally one little capsule is about 1,000 IUs. So I swallow down 4 of those on a daily basis. I get my vitamin D checked on a regular, through blood tests on a regular basis as well, just to make sure I'm on a good level. For people that train and are looking to, perform better as well, vitamin D is hugely important for that. It pretty much turns to a hormone, as far as I've learned from Monty Patrick in the body, and can help build muscle and improve bone density. So if you're not supplementing vitamin D anyway, start. Because not only is it going to help your immune system and keep the COVID at bay, it'll fucking make you stronger and help you perform better. So vitamin D, get it into you. And lastly, listen, I could go in about food or whatever, just eat normal food. I'm not going to fucking shite on about. Just eat clean food. Clean food. Cook it yourself. Lastly, stop listening to the fucking news. The news is full of fucking shit. Full of shit, and it's all fucking misleading, and it's all tunnel vision down to this, how bad COVID is. I'm going to read you out some stats, and I'm going to read them slow because this shit surprises me as well. We're talking a hell of a lot about the deaths from COVID and how bad it is, and people have died. I get that, and my condolences, but understand these stats that I'm reading out. All right, in Australia, we have had to date 106 deaths. 106 deaths from coronavirus. Now these other numbers, listen carefully to these. In 2018, in 1 year, Australia had 3,046 suicides. The estimated deaths from cancer in this year, 2020, is going to be 50,000 deaths. 50,000. And the road toll death last year was 1,146 people. Don't hear about that shit on the news anymore, do you? Just let that sink in. Just understand what we're actually dealing with. And as I said, I know people have died from it, but people die from different things. And I'm not trying to instill a riot or anything. Maybe I am. But just know that there's other things going on right now outside of this corona shit that seems to be completely overshadowed. I'll leave it at that for today. Boys and girls, look after yourselves. Stay strong, stay healthy at this time. This fucking second lockdown 2.0, we're going to fucking finger it in the ass and we're going to survive it. And we're going to get through it and we're going to come out the side and we're going to be fucking jacked and tanned. All right, folks, giddy up. See you on the next one.